Hey guys, we're back. Third Street Reactions here. I'm Shane.
Zach.
I'm James.
And we're back here with Rick and Morty, Season 2, Episode 10, I believe. The Wedding Squanchers?
Wedding Squanchers.
Wedding Squanchers.
Squanchy, the cat. Remember that? The episode where they had the party at the house after?
I do remember that, yeah.
Yes, for sure.
What's squanching, Rick?
That dude was kind of annoying, honestly. But
They caught him squanching in the closet.
Yeah, just like
that was
good
great.
old Bill.
Like David Carradine.
Yeah.
Oh, that led to an epic conversation, didn't it? That was when we had the epic who we've caught in that precarious situation.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember?
No. That was about when Morty was caught in the
that was when Morty was caught.
I was thinking of your friend!
Do you guys remember what happened last time?
I remember that was the Purge episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they go to a different planet and they were having a big purge, right?
I share something very personal with you, and you take a giant shit on it.
Yes.
Shoves the kid. He shoves the fucking guy down the stairs.
And, and then they purged like the whole fucking episode. And when Rick and Morty kind of like saved the day, the people that were left over, then they started to fucking purge, right?
Because it's all they ever knew.
Yeah,
And
all they ever knew,
less
right?
organized.
I'll do more work for more food.
Yeah.
And purge on. So yeah, it was a good episode. I liked it.
I liked it quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
Zach and I talked about we definitely would have killed that girl before she probably could even say anything.
Yeah, that was fortunate that she was able to tell them what
Yeah.
was going on, because I definitely would have shot her.
I've been pretty mad.
Because you're on a fucking other planet. She steals your ship, shoots your grandpa.
Yeah, and you were there
Or
trying
you.
to save her.
Yeah.
Nice guys always finish last.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Well, in this case, Rick listened to her, so it was kind of a nice moment for
And
him.
when Rick got shot, it was so funny. What was he saying?
He's like, oh, this bitch shot me!
You got me killed because you're a wiener. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Your waiter got me shot! But other than that, this is finale. We're going to jump right in now.
Why don't you get it, Jerry? You're the man of the house and you don't have a job. It's a courier flap. It's like the intergalactic version of UPS, but less off-putting.
Inviting you to Planet Squanch for our mate-melding ceremony.
Ugh.
That means we're getting
He's Rick's best friend. Let's not get carried away, Morty.
Would you like to RSVP or send a gift?
No, weddings are basically funerals with cake. If I wanted to watch someone throw their life away, I'd hang out with Jerry all day.
Affirmative. Returning to sender.
What do you know about friendship, Jerry?
Confirmed. Shipping Jerry.
Oh, God.
Oh, God!
I assume.
Is he crying?
Yeah.
6,000
Traveling through space, 6,000 light years away.
Yeah, it's probably not in a vacuum as well.
It must be. I'm assuming Jerry lives.
Yeah.
Rick Sanchez, you psycho bag of squanch!
Hey, what's up, Squanchy?
On squanch, hey!
Your language has the word squanch in it a lot.
Squanchy culture is more contextual than literal.
I squanch my family. What? I do. I squanch my family.
Stop saying it, gross! Come on in, guys. The guests are having cock squanches.
Oh, you nasty bastard.
Where am I?
You're at a wedding. Go change.
Oh, yep.
Oh.
So, your teenage daughter's marrying a Birdman, and you guys down with that?
No pun intended.
What is he, 40? It's just, when he was 30, she was an actual child. He was like 18. She was literally in there, in your womb. Imagine being pregnant with your daughter. I'll have sex with that.
Give us 1 second.
Were you born
What
with
the
your
hell
finger
is wrong
out?
with him?
Transport-
Take your attitude to the men's section of Kmart, because you need to cut me some slack.
Excuse me, bartender. Can you make me a dumb grandson pep talk and a lot of vodka?
I have a lot of vodka.
Then I'll take one of those. I don't need the rest. Whatever.
The galactic government considers us terrorists. It's unwise of me to share these details, but I've become inebriated.
I don't know if you can appreciate what...
Unite these two organisms in eternal squanch!
I was approaching infertility when I met you, but there is still time. I am yours until my death.
Oh.
I am not staring at you. I am a cyborg photographer. Just act natural.
This is a candid shot.
I'm not the nicest guy in the universe. Because I'm the smartest, and being nice is something stupid people do to hedge their bets. Now, I haven't been exactly subtle about it. Bird Person is my best friend. And if he loves Tammy, well, then I love Tammy too. To friendship, to
What was
love,
that?
and to
He said
my
Rick's
greatest-
BF.
In a lot of ways, what I really am is a deep cover agent for the Galactic Federation, and you guys are a group of wanted criminals, and this entire building is, in a certain sense, surrounded.
Oh shit!
Bird person! No!
Bird person.
Drop the portal gun.
Somebody confiscate that one
What is ball sacks?
They can deflect blaster fire though.
Damn, Squanch.
Jeez, Rick! You can't say F you to your granddaughter? I just did, Morty. Here's dessert. You.
Look, I think we've all...
Where are we going to live?
Take it easy. Who wants to go shopping for a brand new world? Alright! Would you even know that wasn't Earth? Yes, because
Looks
there's
like
no
Earth.
Africa. Shh, white people problems, Morty. Let's go down and check around. Ah, I thought it was further away. Okay, this one's bigger.
Look! Strawberries on a cob!
Get in the ship, sweetie!
What?
Get in the damn ship! Everything's on a cob! The whole planet's on a cob! Go! 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 Oh, charm. See what we got here. The sun's rising.
Up next, teenagers are calling it, and it's not what you think.
Can we please talk about our situation?
Dad, you can't talk about people behind their back. You know, it's a small world.
Please, he's in the South Pole.
South Pole discovered, baby! Oh! Oh! An ice cave.
It really just looks so much bigger, doesn't it?
Wow.
We keep acting like there's only two options. And this is purely hypothetical. What if we turned your father into the government?
Jerry, so help me God. If
That's not the point, Dad. We love Rick. For the most part.
Yeah, you don't love people in hopes of a reward, Dad.
We're gonna do whatever Rick wants, whenever he wants.
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't want him to leave again, you dumb asshole!
Turn around. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
You want me to come with? I'll be okay. Bye, Morty. So you're coming back? Morty, if you go to where there's a bunch of ice cream and then you don't come back, you haven't actually gotten ice cream. You've just gone where ice cream is. Rick, I can handle it if you go, but you'll break Mom's heart, and I won't forgive you for that. Where's the van, Morty? It's over the horizon, in the driveway. My name's Jerry Smith. I know the whereabouts of Rick Sanchez, the wanted criminal.
Hold on.
He kidnapped me and my family and he left us on Dwarf Terrace 9. Can my family have a normal life?
We only want Sanchez, sir. Your family will be fine.
I'm Jerry Smith and I love sucking big, sweaty and licking disgusting and furry testicle sex.
He's not coming back, is he?
No.
Johnny Cash's version is way better.
This version's really good.
Yeah,
It picks up.
Yeah.
Good morning. Better Cash.
Well, Cash is fucking great.
Yeah.
I ain't arguing that.
That's a game changer.
Yeah.
I have processed that you are in distress and have prescribed antidepressants, compliments of the Galactic Federation.
Wow.
I feel better.
Your debt is
See his eyes.
Fed credits.
Damn, Rick.
Kind of reminds me of Minority Report.
What are you in for?
Everything.
Oh my god, that'd be a fucking terrible jail.
What if your balls itched?
Oh my god, it'd be terrible.
Come and get it, kitty. You know, these little fellas help me
Come
get
and
through
get
the
it,
day.
kitty.
Ooh, you think the family's gonna rescue him? Oh! Tune in to Rick and Morty Season 3 in like a year and a half.
Guys, that was the reaction to the finale. I have seen this. They have not. What'd you guys think? It was definitely more of an emotional episode.
Oh, that was really good.
Yeah.
I especially like the wedding.
It was different to see Rick in a more sentimental, had his feelings hurt, right? And he left. And then he sacrificed basically himself so his family could go back to Earth and be presumably safe. We don't know because they didn't dive into that.
Well, they got back and Jerry got a job.
Yeah.
And was also put in 7,000 credits in debt or whatever it was.
Oh, I missed. Yeah.
But they said courtesy of the Galactic Federation.
Yeah, they did.
And then it charged you money.
Yeah.
It's kind of shitty.
Damn shit shows.
Yeah.
So when they went back to Earth,
yeah.
Everything was fucking different. They had to go through the galactic security systems.
Mm-hmm.
Because they joined the Federation,
Yeah.
so now they have connected. And obviously, the world at this point, especially with the heads and other stuff, those big head guys that judge them for their music, they know that there's life out there.
Yeah.
But now they're into it. They've integrated into the rest of galactic
To
society.
me, that just seems like a horrible existence. Like I would hate that. Like to show up there, you get your fucking irises red, you get your DNA fucking red. Yeah, that'd be just terrible.
We're probably going to be there eventually.
Complete control.
Hopefully, I
you
won't
guys
live
can
long enough
enjoy
to see
it.
that.
'Cause we'll be fucking dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Let's hope
Well,
so.
if we ain't, then I'll live on a houseboat.
Well, the good thing about living in Marietta is everything gets here like 50, 60 years later. So.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. Yeah, so for me, there wasn't a lot of laugh out loud moments, but I didn't really care. I really, really liked this finale. And actually, it talked about waiting a year and a half. It took a long time for season 3 to come out.
Did it?
I'm not sure if it was a year and a half, but it was a while.
It had a lot of great quotes.
Yeah.
Like, weddings are basically funerals with cake.
I concur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when Squanchy takes that fucking shot from his nail or his tooth.
Yeah.
It's like, who wants to taste my squanch? He starts tearing shit up.
Yeah.
He wants can you pour me a dumb grandson's pep talk?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was funny.
It's one part, whatever, and then he's a bunch of lame advice about shit you don't know.
Yeah.
And lots of vodka. He's like, I have lots of vodka. I'll take that.
Vodka.
Yeah. They said, and you can keep the pep talk. That's what he says, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's dessert. Fuck you. That was good.
I
talking about, do you? You remember that part?
Yeah, it's when he told Summer, fuck you.
Oh,
And
you're
then-
ready to talk now. You ready to take the reins?
No, you asked me a question.
Take the reins.
No, it's when they were...
No! Take the fucking reins. I need to get some reins in here just so I can hand them to you.
They're invisible.
I'm really disappointed to see Bird Person go.
I'm happy about
Birdman.
Birdman.
I was really happy to see that bird plastered.
Really? Why?
Just don't like Birdman.
You don't like Bird Person?
It bothers me to even think about my daughter being with a bird person.
Well, they brought that point up in this episode.
I hope that doesn't sound discriminatory, but birds eat
I don't know any bird
worms.
people.
They shit on your car all
Nor
the
do
time.
Nor do I know of any bird people.
Yeah, I don't
so
either.
I don't think
But they
there's
eat
any
worms,
discrimination.
and worms just are disgusting.
Well, it turns out that the daughter was the shitty person, and Bird Person was awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
They shit all over your car all the time. Matter of fact, I walked out to my car the other day after parking out here under one of these fucking trees.
Yeah.
A bird lit my car up like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, park under open skies, man.
So I'm a little disgruntled with birds right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, a couple things I picked up on was the van I mentioned in the episode looked kind of like the one from Spaceballs. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
I've never seen it.
You never seen Spaceballs?
I'd say so.
Yeah. This is really obscure, and I don't know if this was intentional or not, but they sat a monkey head on the table.
Like Indiana
You see that?
Jones.
Well, like Indiana Jones. Or, really obscure, Faces of Death. Have you ever seen Faces of Death?
Shit that I ain't seen.
I've never even heard of it.
So Faces of Death was a 1980s thing. It was supposedly real at the time. Turns out it wasn't real. But they supposedly put a live monkey head on the table, and then people with hammers just beat the hell out of it and then ate the brains right out of the top of the head. Yeah, really obscure.
For what
stuff.
purpose?
It was one of those shock videos.
Oh,
Yeah, a shock video. And at the time, their big thing, their big shtick was banned. This video's been banned in 48 countries and blah, blah, blah.
This is in the 80s?
This was in the 80s. I remember being a little boy seeing this. One of my older friends, one of the brothers of my friends who was older, showed us this, and I'm freaking out. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, holy shit, it's terrible. But I just popped in my head there a few months ago, this video, so I researched it, and like almost all of it was fake. They mixed in a couple like national, worldwide stories of things that happened that were caught on video, but most of it was fake. And
well, damn.
I don't know if that was what they were talking about, or if they were talking about the Indiana
I definitely
Jones.
got the Indiana Jones thing because that's what they do. They set the chilled monkey brains on the table.
Yeah.
Fucking, chilled monkey brains?
Yeah, that was disgusting.
And the woman,
Yeah. One of the cool things about the show is just all the different cultures, like squanchy, just the idea of using squanch and having in your vernacular, and Beth saying, I squanch my family. Just discuss them. Yeah. And just like, oh man, I'm once again, I'm just disappointed. Bird person is dead. It was sad to see Rick going, no! But it led to a great, funny little shootout scene with a nutsack.
Oh, that was great, yeah.
Nutsack's the deflect blaster fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
They move. It was a funny little sound.
And unfortunately, I've had balls that blew before because of certain circumstances in life.
I think they call it being an incel.
What?
An incel.
What's an incel?
It's like your involuntary celibate.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true. I'm just struggling with the fact of how...
What do you call involuntary sobriety?
Fucking court ordered sobriety.
Probation. That's what it's fucking called.
Yeah.
But I'm just struggling. It really impacted me seeing Rick that hurt and that upset. I would have never guessed if someone told me he got his feelings hurt. I'd been like, nah, Rick just said fuck him. You know what I mean? But no, he was hurt.
I think that's true for pretty much anyone except the people he cares about. When Rick cares about people, like even
with Bird Person in the beginning when he got the invitation, they said that that's Rick's best friend. He said, well, let's not go too far, Morty.
Yeah.
And then at the wedding, he said he was his best friend.
Yeah.
So
I got to ask you.
It's like Rick he might try to control people's perception of him a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that made me think, because Rick overheard them talking about him. Have you guys ever overheard someone talking about you? They didn't know you were there, and it really hurt your feelings, or maybe it could have been good. So it could have been somebody saying, "Oh, goddamn, Shane's fucking handsome as hell," or "Goddamn, Zach's a great artist."
I've heard that before.
Okay, have you heard anything bad?
No. Normally, when people talk about me, they get in these little rooms when I'm not there.
What about you? Have you ever heard anything talking about
I
me?
ever heard some coworkers talking about one time and say I was a simple son of a bitch. Which is fine, because I am. But I ain't never heard anybody secretly talking about how great I am. Because there ain't no truth to it. So,
it was
ain't no fucking secret at work or anything else. It was like something bad. They just tell me right to my face.
Well, I heard it was a compliment because I went with me and some friends in high school. We went to the mall to try to find some chicks, and we go to this party's house.
Right.
And it was Cody.
Party's house.
Party's house.
Go to this party at this person's house, this chick's house.
The party's house.
From party.
It belongs to the party.
From Parkford High School.
Right.
And Cody's like, no, one night you'd have to fucking bring Shane. You know what he's going to do? He's going to fucking talk to all the girls. He's going to fucking act like an asshole. And we're not going to talk to shit. Hey, Shane, what's up, buddy?
So it's basically a compliment.
It was a backhanded compliment?
It was like and he didn't know I was listening.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was kind of a backhanded compliment.
Damn. Well, I'm trying to think.
Oh, and my sister one time, I was in the bathroom
when I
was a little kid. I was like 6 years old. Laura told my mom, Shane's fucking... She didn't say fucking. Shane is a spoiled little brat. I'll never forget. That's the one thing I remember.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of me specifically, but I did hear a story from a coworker one time. He was in blowing up the bathroom, taking a big old massive shit, and this guy was a big guy. And our human resources manager, her office was right outside of the bathroom. And she walks out, and the general manager walks up, and she's like, you know that, almost said the name, that John Doe, he's one weird dude. He is really weird. He's always checking out my butt and looking at my tits. And he's sitting in there taking a shit, right? And he said he sat in the bathroom for like an hour and 15 minutes before he came out, and he knew the coast was clear. And this dude's, was real heavy set, kind of awkward, so it fucking hit him hard like a ton of bricks, you know what I mean?
And the thing is, probably everyone's doing that.
Everybody was doing it, I can guarantee you.
And then, but he's the most fucking weird, awkward one.
He
might be awkward about it when he talks to her.
Yeah, he's
like, standing there talking to her, just keeps looking down.
He's licking his lips. Rubbing his nipples.
He's really weird.
Yeah.
Standing there like...
But still, that sucks.
That sucks. But that's the only one I got. But it was hilarious.
There's this guy we work with at Giant Eagle, and he was this old pervert, but he was so old and perverted and open about it, like he had a charm that
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, but he's cool. This guy isn't cool.
Okay.
Even though I liked him.
Oh, okay.
He was just funny, and the girl was like, "Did you know what John Doe just said to me?" And I could tell it was like inappropriate, but they kind of thought it was funny.
Right.
And I'm like, "This, you gotta be this old and or whatever to get away with it, I guess." You know what I mean?
At some point, it becomes they just brush you off.
Well, he would always go for these younger girls all the time. They would always turn him down. And he never got discouraged. And like one time, this girl, this good-looking girl I worked with, she was working at the help desk, and she was talking about like everyone's having kids and getting married except me. And he overhears. He goes, "I'll have a kid with you, but I ain't going to marry you." Hey, I died laughing. She said, "You want to marry me? Come on, you marry me." He goes, "Hell no, I ain't gonna marry you." And it was just there's something admirable about it. Yeah, I mean, he had no shame. No shame.
Does this dude still work there?
I don't want to say too much.
Fair enough.
Okay, but he's a cool guy. Yeah. But I'm trying. You open up a can of worms. I'm trying to think if I've ever heard anyone else talk junk about me.
Yeah.
I remember one time, Huckleberry was complaining about something you did like 15 years ago. And he was saying something. And then you walked up to the top of the stairs. And me and Stryker were looking at Matt. They were like... and you were like smoking and you heard it. And you just punched him in the ass as hard as you can.
Damn.
You fell down. And it was never brought up.
Did he see Zach coming?
No, he didn't.
Didn't see him coming. Wow.
And we were like... Shut up.
Oh my god.
And Zach you punched him in the ass. Do you remember this?
No.
Yeah, because we talked about it the other day. I'll never forget what Zach punched me in the ass.
Wow.
It hurt so bad.
Wow.
And it wasn't like after that it was like, all right, he got his, he never brought it up, and you never brought it up, which is so funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
I've never overheard anybody, but I've had people say things about me that have gotten back to me. You know what I mean?
When people, and you know me, and you kind of know me, when that happens, I try to shut it down.
Right.
I go,
right.
I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah,
Because I don't want people to talk about me, and I don't want to talk about other people.
Yeah.
Well, I have a habit of just telling people what I think a lot. And
I didn't know that.
Doesn't always pan out well. But I do it, and a lot of people, because the work environments are work environments, and usually in those environments, everyone just loves being shitty and honest.
Right.
And just trash talking one another to have fun and get through the day.
That's different, I think, than like...
It is.
This
but that's generally, it's just what I'm used to. And then just, you get it all out there, and it's all honest, and there ain't too many people that talk about you behind your back because it's all out in the open.
Oh, yeah.
And so,
like, for instance, my daughter, sometimes she'll want to talk about something. I'll say, well, there's a difference between you gossiping and saying shit about someone when they're not here to defend themselves,
right,
and you venting to me because you need to. So, sometimes I'll say, like, you need to come back when your attitude's better, or readjust what you're saying, because I don't want you to be the kind of girl who just talks shit about people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm sorry. I said, that's not what I do. It's not what you're going to do.
Yeah, I mean, I had one situation where previous company I worked for, one of my best friends that I worked with was gorgeous smoke show.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I told you she was smoke show, but she was.
Okay.
We were really close, and she told me
details.
This girl that was not a smoke show at all. She told her, my friend, yeah, that James is really weird. What's funny is I thought she was really fucking weird. So we had this mutual feeling about each other where we thought the other one was weird.
Yeah.
Well, it pissed me off.
I can tell.
It pissed me off, and I was about to...
yeah, then you would have betrayed the confidence of your
so I didn't do it. I didn't end up doing it.
That's why I don't even like to even know.
But then it was killing me, so I like asked my friend, why does she think I'm weird? And I guess the reason I said she was a smoke show is because then she reassured me. It made me feel better. You know what I mean? So
it's like, you're harder than her, so you're higher in the hierarchy.
Right.
So if you don't think I'm weird, then she's fucking
exactly,
weird. Is what you were saying.
Exactly.
Which isn't necessarily the right thing.
It's not necessarily the right thing, but that's where my ego went with it.
Okay. Well, I get that. So, you know what disturbed me in this? And it reminds me of something that, now that I remember, we had to react to immediately after. It was an article on IGN. And it just basically... Okay, well, how did you guys feel about the Cyborg Camera thing?
It reminds me of this kid at work. And he always talks, and he'll close his eyes and do this shit when he talks. Like he's trying to concentrate so hard on what he's saying. Or he doesn't want to see someone else looking at him when he's talking because he says such low self-esteem. I don't know. But he does that shit all the time. But then sometimes he'll sit there and just stare. and he'll just be looking at you. But he's probably just void. There's probably a void in his fountain. He's zoning out. Yeah. Nothing going on up there. Right. And he'll just be looking at me. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'll say it across the lunch table. We're all sitting there going, why the fuck are you staring at me? I'm not. And he'll do it to other people too. Or he'll sneak up behind people. Yeah. He'll come up quietly and belly up to them. And then my coworker that works the park desk, he'll be like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? And turn around and he'll be there.
That gets you knocked out.
And he also will come into rooms, the office or some shit, and then shit himself, but not say anything and leave. And it happens all the time. And one of my coworker that works in the office always bitches about it. Like, he always comes in. He must have a fart fetish because he comes in here and shits himself all the time. And then he leaves.
This reminds
me. But it reminds me of him because the eyes and the staring. So
anyway, before you say what you're going to say, what I thought about those fucking bots, camera bots or whatever they're called, was I didn't know if they were like fucking paparazzi or if they were like just kind of talking about how cameras are fucking everywhere in our society now, kind of like mocking like how you just fucking can't go anywhere with a camera.
It's like awkward. He's trying to take wedding photos.
Yeah, I didn't get that vibe. I got just the awkward vibe. Like just they came up with them. Just for creative awkwardness.
Right. Yeah. When I got my house in Phoenix, when I moved to Arizona, the goddamn realtor...
I know what you're thinking!
Oh my god.
I know. Okay, hold that thought. Go ahead.
The goddamn realtor blew up the bathroom before we got there and got the keys. I go in the house, I'm like, what's that fucking smell? So I'm looking all over the house for shit. I knew it was shit, but it didn't smell like human shit. It smelled like a beast. Well, anyway... I finally track up to and this was a 2,500 square foot house, and I'll say that to brag, it was a big fucking house, so this smell was wafting all the way through. I get up there, I walk in the bathroom, there is shit fucking streaks all over the fucking toilet. If you're a realtor and you fucking handle someone's home, would you fucking do that?
Are you sure it's a realtor, not someone that they showed the house right before you?
No. It was the realtor.
Okay.
And because there was no one else. No, because I was there to get the keys. It was finalized.
I was there to get the keys. Yeah, like the wet bandits.
Yeah.
But they take a shit in every house.
We're the sticky bandits.
Dude, there was shit stain or shit streaks in that toilet like I've never seen in my life. It was like someone wallpapered.
They call me
fucking toilet.
The streaker.
Oh. God, I was dry heaving and everything else.
This is kind of a similar situation because it's about the 3rd Street house.
Yeah.
And it was right after we got the house, and the water ain't been turned on yet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And can I say his name?
Not just say
Eric.
He'll laugh about it.
Picked the room that the bathroom was next to.
Yeah.
So his bedroom, it was the biggest bedroom downstairs. It was the only bedroom downstairs, but it was the biggest bedroom in the house. He picked the bedroom, and the bathroom was right there. So everyone had taken a piss or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I went back there to go to the bathroom to take a shit. And
nasty shit.
And I went back there and I was gone for a while. And I heard you guys in the living room. And I think he said, "Is he taking a shit?" And he's like, "Zach, no!" And I'm like, they're laughing. Like, and I fucking took a dump in his toilet.
And then with the water didn't get turned on for like a week.
Yeah, it stank so fucking bad.
Yeah.
I would have spooned that shit out somehow, dude.
You get like my buddy when he did when he shit in this girl's house. That the toilet was fucked up.
Yeah, we talked about this.
He took the trash can liner and he scooped it out.
Yeah.
And he
threw the cat litter.
He put in the cat litter.
And the cat was dead.
I mean,
or was gone or something. Yeah.
Future reference, if that ever happens, all you need to do.
Get a bucket of water.
Get a bucket of water from the next door and walk over there.
Well, I don't think we did that.
Walk over there.
No, we didn't do that.
Walk over their hose and just fill up a fucking bucket of water.
Okay.
That's I feel like I've told this before, but when I worked for this previous company, I worked in the cleaning industry, and we would go to.
So you guys do uniforms.
We did everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I worked in the cleaning division.
Okay.
We did the bathrooms at a dorm at a major university in the state of Ohio, and the fucking college kids, the men at this dorm would know it was a fraternity.
Yeah.
They knew we would be cleaning the bathrooms at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So these motherfuckers wouldn't flush the toilet for like a month before we came. And we get there and say this was the fucking top of the toilet lid, the shit would be this high above the fucking toilet.
Imagine the dedication it would take to get it stacked that high. You'd have to line yourself up, hold yourself up on the stall.
You have to fucking sit here, not get on your feet.
It would
you know
be,
what I mean?
And I'm not talking one toilet.
The cherry on top, you're holding yourself up there.
Oh.
I'm not talking one toilet. I'm talking multiple fucking toilets.
Like imagine, you know, what's that movie where the guy is taking a shit and he's screaming while he's taking a shit? I don't remember. It's a reference to a movie I've seen. I don't know. But imagine a guy doing that.
Dumb and Dumber?
But you can see his head above the toilet stall because he's holding himself up there to take the shit.
There's
so his face is red and veiny.
There was this... Okay, so at St. Mary's School, the stalls, like, we kept breaking them. Someone kept breaking them.
Oh my god.
So Mr. Smar just took them down.
So it's open.
He had to shit and be embarrassed. That's what he told us. Yeah. No more privacy. So I remember going to take a shit, people standing like this. And I'm like looking down. And then eventually, I think one of the other teachers, because you know teachers have this shit here too. Yeah. You know, if they didn't want to go to the faculty bathroom, they put up this little
curtain.
Yeah, but it was like it was like here. So you're just like you walk in and someone's like in this the door's right there. God. So you walk in, and it's always like they're staring in your soul. Like, oh shit.
That's how the Marietta Fairgrounds used to be during like the fair, and you'd go in there, and you know the fair's pretty busy. The bathroom would have a line, and it'd be like 25 guys in there taking shit. Not 25, probably 10, just looking at each other taking shits. You know what I mean? It was
I look down.
It was so
you look down and
awkward. But dude, back to the dorm thing. You just imagine the dedication it took for these son of a bitches. The smell. Just to fuck us. You know what I mean?
They're probably telling us that we're going to fuck these guys.
And it was a running joke. I mean, this happened for like 4 years in a row. 4 years. The last year I was like, no, we're not doing this anymore.
What about, remember I shit in that urinal at OhioCon?
Oh my god. You bastard.
I don't really remember it now.
Yeah, I shit in the urinal.
God. You know what?
I remember the story.
We used to clean a homeless
people like you.
Yeah, we used to clean a homeless shelter, and the homeless guys that had, and I'm not making light of it, had serious mental illness would shit in the urinal.
There was something wrong with me.
There was definitely something wrong with you.
Back to this episode. This is why he takes so long to fucking edit, by the way. But I guess once again, touching on the themes of the episode, when Beth was kind of in tears, talking about her father leaving again, it just, for me, and I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes of season 3, and I know this show's been renewed for many, many episodes past season 3. Mm-hmm. Like, are we going to get into what exactly happened with Rick's wife, Beth's mom, what happened there when Beth was a little girl, and the idea, like just the idea that Beth probably went on adventures with her dad, kind of like Morty did.
Well, she said in this episode that on any of his adventures did he even talk about me.
Yeah.
Talk about his daughter, so I doubt it.
I don't think so. She was happy to be involved with
his life now.
And going on a trip with him into another planet.
Quick correction. Trent Reznor.
Okay.
Is that man's name.
From 9 Inch Nails. Okay.
The song at the end that capped it all off.
Yeah.
Trent Reznor's a great artist.
Yeah.
I was never a huge 9 Inch Nails fan.
Yeah.
But I can admit that he is good.
Yeah.
So I just want to make that correction because I know some fucker out there is going to make a comment. It's Trent Reznor.
Like today.
I'm up here saying,
well, it's going to be
Travis. I'm there trying to ignite my memory.
It's going to be someone who doesn't watch the conversation, and then other people in the comments are going to correct him. If you watch the reaction, the conversation after he corrects himself.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fine, but I did.
Okay. So yeah. What was the worst? Okay. So why was the corn on the cob planet bad?
I thought it was really fucking funny though.
The
whole planet's on the cob.
I don't know why it was bad.
I'm trying to understand that, but I definitely wouldn't just go eat fruit from another planet.
No.
Yeah. No. I mean, it was all recognizable. Maybe that's why they thought they could.
Yeah, I mean, there's
berries
berries here that look good and are fucking deadly.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, so
I would not have done
that. But
it
was,
the Screaming Sun, that was terrible.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Worst nightmare.
But the little tiny planet, that's just a funny thing, isn't it?
That was pretty funny. Pretty clever. Actually, it didn't look that bad to me, though. It really didn't.
I think it would get very boring.
Yeah, I think they'd go crazy there.
Yeah.
You know
There's no other humans.
Disconnected.
You go to
eventually,
any season you
Morty
wanted
and
to.
Summer.
I'm set up my 70s lawn chair.
Yeah.
With a bottle of whiskey and just sit there and look at the stars.
Yeah.
Eventually the stars would probably get old, though, because you have nothing else to pass your time.
I was going to say, you could just walk to the planet, side of the planet that the sun's not shining on and look at the stars there.
Yeah.
And so they get old.
Oh, okay.
because you just there's
No,
nothing.
if
There
you
ain't
wanna
nothing
go to
else
the
to do
beach.
here, man.
There'd be nothing else.
When you go to the beach, you go to the beach. You want to go to the fucking Antarctic and fucking ski, you go ski. I mean, I don't think it'd be too
Can you
bad.
ski there?
Well, I can't ski now. but-
not there. He meant there on Tiny Planet.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
if
like
big
hills
enough.
in Michigan, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Yeah. So, I don't. You guys got anything else to say, by the way?
No, I've got nothing.
Close
man.
it up.
Okay. I don't have too much else to say, so I think that's about it. We finished season 2.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
On to season 3, which has one of my favorite episodes. Which, you know what? We didn't put. We'll put it up later. We got a pop on our mailbag. Make sure you check it out. Hopefully, it's published by the time this video comes out. We got a Pickle Rick, and that's coming in season 3. So look forward to that.
Hell yeah.
Thanks everyone for coming back to Third Street Reactions. If you like what we do, look up some shit they put on social media, Instagram, whatever. I don't know. So
Tweeter.
No Twitter
Twitters.
yet. Shane has
Something to do
Twitter.
with Bird. Like, subscribe if you wanna. You ain't gotta. See ya.
Peace.